What's up, gang? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy Triple C's. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, click that bell, and turn on the notifications. All right, look, guys. Last week we had a great week, man. The stock market was taking off, the crypto market took off. All of our plays were flying. Okay, I told you guys about Mara because the crypto market was flying. It did hit our target of $16, but it came back down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to be looking to make some more plays on Mara, as well as some other plays I got for you guys. Okay, but with that being said, guys, if you want to be a good investor, guys, you have to know what is going on, and you have to know the numbers that are coming out, like CPI data and all that stuff. All right, now with that being said, gang, here are the dates that I want you guys to keep your eyes on for next week. It's going to be May 13th, which is Tuesday of next week. All right, that's when the next CPI data is released, guys. And according to the institutions and the economists and everything that track these numbers, they're expecting CPI to increase by 0.3%, which is a 2.3% increase year over year. Okay, they're also expecting core inflation, excluding food and energy, to increase by 0.3%, which is a 2.8% increase year over year. Now, there's no way to tell in this market, how the market is going to react to that, if that holds true. Okay, if the CPI increases. Okay, because we've seen the market react different ways, to different things. Now, it does appear that the market has started to absorb the bulk of the shock from the initial tariff talks. Okay. As well as we are starting to see some trade deals being announced. Okay, those are some positive things as well. And ever since the initial shock, the market has been very, very resilient, and we've seen it on the rise ever since, and back on track to where it was before all of these things started. Okay, so we could be seeing the full force of the bull market being back. All right, but if we do see a significant amount of increase in inflation when the data comes out for some reason, then that could be a negative impact on the market. Okay, so you just got to be ready to pivot if we need to. With that being said, guys, here are some stocks that I will be keeping my eyes on for next week. Okay, first stock up on the list, guys, is Alphabet stock. Okay, aka Google. I did mention this stock last week as well because we were expecting Alphabet stock to rise. But I told you to be on the lookout in case some crazy news comes out, because that could send it back the other way. And that's exactly what happened. Okay. All right. So here's what happened, guys. So during testimony in the U.S. Justice Department's antitrust case against Alphabet, so the Chief Services Officer, Eddie Q, he did announce that, or he did hint that AI-powered search engines like OpenAI, Perplexity, and Anthropic could make their way into Apple's browsers. Okay. Now they do still have their $20 billion deal inked with Google for Safari's default search engine to be Google. Okay, so that's still in place. And he also did clarify that the AI options probably won't be the default just yet. Okay, but the market did not like that, and they reacted negatively. Okay, we saw Alphabet stock plunge around 8.8%. Now, with that being said, I do believe that was an overreaction. Okay. And with that overreaction, they could still not be finished overreacting, and it could drop even lower. Okay, so we're going to be looking at Google, which is currently sitting at 154. Okay, now if we see it start to drop around 150 and back down to the 149 range, then we can see it drop even lower to around 146. Okay, and I would definitely be looking to scoop up some more around that range, just like I did last week when it dropped down to 150 to 149. Okay. Now, if we see it go back to the 160 to 162, then we're going to definitely see it probably rise up to all the way to 172. Okay, so we're going to keep our eyes on Google, guys. Those are just some good entry points for you and some good exit points. All right. Now this next stock I want you guys to keep your eyes on is Walmart stock, guys. Ticker symbol WMT. Okay. You guys know this is one of my favorite stocks, and I am dollar cost averaging every single week into Walmart. So keep your eyes on Walmart. They do have earnings coming out this week on Thursday. Okay. They are expected to increase their revenue by 2.8%, I believe. And their earnings per share is expected to decrease by 8%. Okay. So it's kind of a mixed bag on the earnings, but we know Walmart is a great company. Okay. Now, also, they could stand to benefit from what we're hearing about the U.S. and China trade talks. Okay, so there's some positive news coming out about that. Apparently, they've come up with a framework so they can continue to have broader trade negotiations. Okay, so there's nothing solid yet, but the market could take this as a positive and react in a positive way. Okay, and we could see Walmart rise back over to the $100 mark, even up all the way up to 105. Okay. All right, now guys, if you want to see the rest of the plays that I'm going to be running this week, then go over to crazycryptocliff.com, guys, and become a member, and you can see all the plays that we're going to be running this week. All right, as well as you can watch the training videos and learn how we are making money trading these stock options. Okay, so go ahead and do that, guys. I'll have the link down in the description for you, and I'll have the QR code up on the screen for you if you want to download the app. But that is all I have for you in this video, gang. I will definitely see you in the next one. Remember to stay disciplined, and let's get this money.